When I get a female runner, I would say my 90% of my judgment of high-risk bone stress is based on 3-4 questions. So the first question I'll ask them is, did you play a lot of rotational sports when you're young? We know 90% of your peak bone mass is achieved before the age of 20. So if you are a female or a male have not done a lot of sports before the age of 20 and you start running at 28, you are in a lot of risk on that. And the second is obviously the age of your periods. We call them, the first Imanake, where if you have 2 female runners, one female runner, her first period was 15, whereas the other one was 12. The one who had at the first period 15, she is high risk for the rest of her life. So that is an important fact, So I always ask them when the first period is. Most people will know that, So that puts them at a high risk as well. And
why does it put them at high risk?
Because I think you don't get that enough ovulation and the estrogen, all that, which really sets the bone. So they missed out on the 3-4 years of bone building. So give you an example, like I had this patient who was a bit frustrated because her colleague, she and a friend started running at the same time in the late 20s. She was getting injured all the time, whereas her friend was easily going to marathon. I said, your friend was training a lot before the age of 20. She had a lot of reserve, She was playing netball. She had the bone health. So sometimes people compare same age, but your sporting history is different, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you need to always keep that in mind,